say what's on my mind.
Who you know got it like that? Who you know rather make brothers get laughed?
What's good, everyone? Jamal Gordon back with another DSC Fitness video today, and in today's video I'm talking about the 1 year that I went without drinking. So I went a full year without drinking, smoking, partying, none of that stuff. Just went completely sober, and yeah. So I'm gonna be telling you guys the benefits, drawbacks, everything that I went through, and if you guys implement this, see what comes from it for you. And necessarily doesn't even have to be drinking, but just if you just implement, you know, giving up something for a year, the amazing benefits that come from it. So let's hop into it. Okay, so first things first, I had about a good 5 withdrawals, right? Like one each month. I was like, shit, I want to go out and party, drink, have fun, all this, all that. And keep in consideration, like, before I made this commitment, in my mind I was like, you know what, for the rest of my life I'm not drinking or smoking or partying or nothing. And then I thought about that and I was like, nah, that's kind of stupid. Like, you know, it's still good to go out and have fun and party and, you know, just fuck around and whatever. But, you know, I decided to do this for a year because I felt like, one, I didn't like waking up every weekend hungover and just kind of, you know, groggy and trying to get on with the day, and it wasn't, you know, it was just kind of like a groggy feeling that just did not feel well. So I was like, okay, well, you know, that's just a drawback to it. And then two, I felt like, yeah, you'd be hungover for like maybe that day or maybe 2 days if you were really going hard the night before, you know what I'm saying? But if you were really like, if you go hard the night before and you're still messed up the next 2 days, and it really puts you back. And, you know, especially if you're like, you know, if you're working on a lot of things, the last thing you want to be or feel like is being done is you being held back. And that's just, it sucks, it's terrible. I don't wish that upon my enemy. It sucks. So that was another huge drawback to it. And lastly, I didn't feel like it was kind of impairing my gains, right? Like, so whenever you drink alcohol, it stops your gains the 24 hours before that day and 48 hours to come. So the day before, your gains are, you know, is pretty much useless. That day of drinking, the gains are useless, and the next 2 days the gains are useless. And it's just kind of like, is it worth it at the end of the day? Like, do I really need to, like, I really don't need to drink, first off. And do I want to sacrifice something so little, or do I want to sacrifice something so big, for something so little? And I just kind of thought about that, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So, and this was all around my time of my competition as well. So that's when I was really like trying to cut down, lean out, and look extra ripped and whatnot. So I was just like, you know what, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna give this up, and I'm gonna give it up for the year and just see where it takes me. So I gave this up for a year, and it was, like I said, the first couple months were rough. Like, I wanted to go out and party and drink. And don't get me wrong, guys, you can still go out and party and have fun without alcohol or any type of substance. But I know if I'm craving something and I want to drink and have fun, and I go out and I'm in an environment that is mostly, you know, alcohol based, whatever it may be, smoking, what, you know, I'll most likely break that and, you know, drink. And, you know, that's just something that I know about myself. Like, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation and, you know, just jeopardize everything. So I went through a couple withdrawals, but then after that I finally went through the phase of, you know, it's okay, like it's fine. Like you become so strong-willed that you feel like you can almost, like you can do anything. Your confidence just shoots up. You feel great. And I felt like I could literally do anything. I already take into consideration, like I felt like that before, but like actually giving up something that I was doing like every weekend, or you know, a couple times, even a couple. Hey, look, I go to IU, so it was a couple times during the week and on the weekend, if you know what I'm saying. But giving up something that is so controlling or so condensed in your life, it's hard at first, and I sound like a straight up alcoholic. No, I'm not an alcoholic or none of that. But I was just, doing something that you did often, giving it up and sacrificing it is harder than what a lot of people think. And giving that up, I, like I was saying earlier, gained my confidence back, strong-willed, and on top of that, I did not get sick once this whole year. Like, not a cold, stomach flu, none of that. No. I used to get pink eyes all the time. I don't know why. I have terrible eyes, but I used to get pink eye all the time. And this whole year, like none of that happened. Everything went straight and smooth. Like my roommate could be sick and be like, all right, bro, that's what's up. That shit won't happen to me though. And I would just be, I would just be cool, and I loved it. So that's another big benefit to non-drinking, is your immune system is shoots up, and it's just like you can fucking sit next to somebody who has fucking stomach flu and not get shit from them, You're like, what's up with it, bro? What's good? You can throw up on you, be like, bet. Like, you wipe that shit off. It's just like, look, none of this, the sickness, it won't affect me. None of this is gonna affect me. None of this is gonna affect me because I got an immune system of a person who's going a year without drinking. That deal. What's up? And then when you get that, it's like, no motherfuckers can touch you, right? So like, people who are sick, they come up to you and be like, hey, with the hot ass breath, and the germy breath comes into your face, and you're just like, ah. But you take that shit, so you're like, what's up? You're talking to them, and at the same time, you're just kind of like, this shit's disgusting. But then you're also like, I won't get sick with it though. And then at the same time, you're just kind of like, oh, your breath is really hot, and you cover your nose. Yeah, you guys ever notice that somebody with a cold, their breath is hot? I mean, like, as soon as they open their mouth, I'm like trying to take out a piece of gum and throw it in there. Like, the motherfucker is. You got like, ooh, nigga, you need to go brush your teeth. You want to stop the whole conversation. You just want to give them some good word of advice. Be like, look, my man's here. You got a toothbrush right here just for you. Okay. Completely off topic now. So, that was my whole year without drinking, and its benefits were increased confidence, self-will, determination, boost in immune system, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Those three things really played a big factor into this year for me. So lastly, I don't think that everyone needs to give up drinking, because I know a lot of my targeted audience is, you guys are in college and you guys want to have fun. So I'm not saying you give up drinking, but if you guys decide to give up on your phone after 9, you guys completely shut off your phone at 9, and you guys don't receive any text calls, you don't go on Instagram, Facebook, none of that stuff. You just do you from 9 to when you go to bed. And you will see a difference come from that. You will see your self-discipline, your determination, your confidence I don't know about the immune system. I wish that would work with, you know, something like that, but I don't know about that. But you will see all types of stuff increasing your life, and your own self-esteem about yourself increase, because you know that you can give up something, and you know that you can because you know you can give up something and, you know, still go forward with it, and, you know, overall it just makes you feel better. So this concludes the video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your daddy, and tell your cat. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.